Assalamu alaikum, Detroit. Mine's number one. Real short. I'm gonna double back up on it. Jesus. When talking about Jesus, the first thing you're gonna need is common sense. If you're not gonna use your common sense, you're gonna be in space. You're not gonna be in the right protection. And the only thing that saves you from being out in space, but will save you, is your righteousness and your humbleness. You can't use Jesus and fight with his name without common sense. Common sense is that Joseph is Jesus' father. Oh, hell no. God is the father of Jesus. He impregnated Mary from a virgin birth. Oh, now you're about to go in space. You're about to go in space. And we're not going to be able to have a reasonable conversation. We're not going to be able to build or argue in the best of manner and not get you out of space. But if you can allow me to just share my point of view, because I understand your point of view, because we all was raised as Christians at once upon a time. I'm talking about those of us old school. So if I can say to you to remove your fear for 1 second, say, just think, reason with your brother for 1 minute. Joseph was a righteous man, and he had the Spirit of God in him, and he impregnated Mary by having intercourse. Did that sound crazy to you? Do that sound crazy to you? Or is that common sense? Like, yes. I mean, that's common sense. Now you can take everything that Jesus of Nazareth 2,000 years ago said, and you can look at it in its proper term. You can take off the magical. God can do anything. Yes, he can. But everything that God does is in mathematical code and balance. That's the real. That's how you stay grounded. And that's how they took everything from our people by using what you call tricknology. That sounds crazy to a Christian, because y'all so surface. My wife is a Christian. She said back in the days, I would have been a Black Panther, talking about herself. She said, I'm listening to her like, no, you're a Black Panther right now. But she's a Christian. And she believes exactly like how my brother Terrence Davidson was saying on my post. I was listening to this brother. It's a beautiful brother. I know that he's a man of God. I know that for sure. If I don't know nothing else, this is my elementary friend. And I seen the brother responding on my post, going back and forth with different brothers. And he asked for a respectable debate. All praises due to Allah, a Christian. And that's hard to get, is a respectable debate from a Christian, because they are so emotional, with no disrespect to y'all. But he asked for a respectable debate. I don't really get off too deep off with debating with Christians unless you truly looking for God for real and you're not trying to convince me to believe back in the mystery God. I can't debate with that because I don't want to, because I know I'm not reaching you. So I just agree that we Let's, unite on our common cause. And don't take cheap shots at a Muslim. We can get things done. But if you want to have a debate, and if it's to agree at a certain point, not to agree to disagree, then I love those type of debates. Because I'm one of them types. If I don't give a damn what I am, if you come and put something on me, I'm gonna be what you are. You understand what I'm saying? But when you're dealing with Christians and dealing with Jesus, it get real sensitive and very shallow. The brothers say, is power in the name of Jesus. It's not no power in the name. The name, you got the right name. You got the right name. The name itself is a beautiful name, but they're doing their dirty deeds in that beautiful name. And we as a people, see, history is that which you need to read to understand the Bible, because history is that which best rewards your research. And when you do your research, you see who the devil is. When you do the history of, when you do the history of these people that kidnapped our forefathers, see, that's too sensitive. That's too sensitive of a topic for a Christian, because they be like, oh man, that's old. No, that ain't old. That's not old. That's where you've been had hoodwinked and bamboozled. Is in the past of not caring about what happened to your forefathers. See, Christians don't want to go nowhere in those waters. You want to take everything tippy-toe and Milky Way. So I don't like debating with you guys. I'd rather just love you, man, and help you and hope that you would help me. Because when we get deeper off into the debate, at some point, man, you and I put ourselves, I'm going to go to part two. Because if you don't care about his color, then you got another problem. Assalamu alaikum.